other lessons. Today we are going to learn another topic, that is various slide layout. So in our previous class we have discussed about the slides, how to create a slide, how to create a presentation, what is the presentation, etc. I hope you all studied very well. So today the first topic is what? Various slide layout. So the topic here is various slide layouts. Okay. So there are different types of or different variations of layouts are present in the presentation software, that is PowerPoint. So let's see what are the different layouts. So first one, title only layout. That means it contains only title. It contains only title placeholder. Then title with the content layout. That means we can add contents to the different placeholders and also including title. That is content placeholders. Then next, content with the caption. That is similar to content with the title. Then picture with the caption. Picture with the caption means we can insert picture and add a title about that picture. So there are various types of layouts are present in the PowerPoint software. Okay, so just take an example. 1, 2 content layout, 2 content layout. 2 content layout means, just assume this is your window, and when we open the presentation software, the 2 content means there is a placeholder box and another placeholder box, and also there is a title. So we can add a title, then about the title or about the topic we can insert our information in the form of or in the bulleted form. For example, birds. So we can divide the birds into 2, flying birds and non-flying birds. Flying, non-flying. So for such type of reasons we can select which layout, 2 content layout. Okay. Then second one is title only layout. Title only layout. So title only layout means it contains only one placeholder. That means this is our window and it contains only one placeholder. For example, we can insert or we can write here welcome or thanks, etc. So for such reasons we can choose which type of layout, title only layout. That means we cannot add any content to the slide, but we can choose this type of layout for welcoming a seminar, for welcoming a presentation or giving thanks, etc. Then next is comparison. Comparison layout. Comparison layout means in this type of layout contain also 2 placeholders and a title. There is a title placeholder and a content placeholder. But the difference between 2 content and comparison layout means here we can compare the things. For example, animals, then animals, carnivorous and herbivores. So we can give some differences of any topic, that is comparison layout. So comparison layout we can compare 2 topics. We can provide some information or the differences between a topic. We can choose this layout. What layout? Comparison layout. caption. Picture with caption. Picture with the caption means here this is our layout, just imagine, and we can insert a picture. For example, this is our picture, and also there is a title or placeholder. We can write the topic, or we can give some title about this picture. That is picture with the caption. So there are different types of layout present in the PowerPoint software. Right? Okay. So next topic is how to change the layout. For example, if you created a layout and then after some time you may need to change the layout into another one. So what will you do when you have an idea to change in the layout? So let's go to that topic, how to change in the layout. Changing layout. So changing layout means you can change the layout of the slide even after adding it. So for that, first click on the home tab and then go to layout gallery and select your desired layout. So first click on the home tab and then click on the layout button in layout gallery. Yes, then you select your desired layout. So what are the next steps? First, select or click home tab, and second click home tab, and second one click layout button. Click layout button. Then third one, a layout gallery appears, then select your appropriate layout. Select layout. Okay, so first click home tab, then click layout button, select layout. Okay, so that is changing the layout. You can change the layout of slide even after adding it. Then first click on the home tab and click on the layout button and then just select the appropriate layout from it. So look at the picture, page number 48. This is the collection of layout, and here we can choose the appropriate layout from it. The next is adding contents. Adding contents means how to add our information, our text into this type of placeholders or types of slides. So adding contents, how to add contents. That means adding text. First one, adding text. Adding text means just type the information about a particular topic. And when we type an information in the placeholder in a bulleted form, that means there is any requirement of any picture. That means picture is not required, and you can add the contents. That means you can add the information or the text into the slide and then press enter key. What will happen? The bulleted also enter into the next slide. That means next slide start with a bullet. So when you have something to explain in a bulleted text, then there is no requirement of what picture. And also, for example, look at here. This is the slide. So first, write computer. Then press enter. What happens? Then the next line, in front of the line, there is also automatically an bullet will appear. So that is the how to add the contents. So we can add the contents in a bulleted form. We can add the contents in the bulleted form. So add title. So for example, here there is an example about information about a keyboard, and this is a two content layout, and we can enter we can type the information about the keyboard. So here look at the page number 58. Here this is the two content placeholder, two content layout. There is a title placeholder and also it contains two contents. First, how to write keyboard into this placeholder. Very simple. Just click on the placeholder and type the keyboard. So first look please. This is the slide and here is the title placeholder and here is the two content. Right? So here first click on it, then type the letters. For example, if you type keyboard. Yes. Then next click on it. Then if you want to write any information in this placeholder, just click on it and write. For example, it is an input device. So the information or the text start with a bulletin list, bulletin mark. So it is an input, and after entering it, then bullet comes the second line. So after writing the content, we can go to the next placeholder. So how to write the content in that placeholder? Same as that of first one. First, write here or click here and enter the content. Keyboard has letters. So when we press the first line, a bulleted comes on the second line. Okay. So automatically bullet will appear in the next line. Then next, working on the text. Working on the text means we can work with the text to move the placeholder, to resize the placeholder, to format the placeholder. That is the thing we are going to discuss about, that is working with the text. We can format the text, we can resize the placeholder, and also we can move the placeholder. So next, working with the text. Working with the text means resize, move and format text contained in the text block. Resize, then move, then next format the text block. Resize, move, format the text block. That is the working with the text. Resize, move, format the text block. Then how to resize or move the text blocker? For example, here this is the placeholder. First I just click on it and there is a dotted line or border comes surrounding the text, and then if you want to increase the width, just drag onto the upper portion or drag onto the lower or down part. That means to resize the text block, or to resize the placeholder, first click on it and then there is a cross button appears in the border. Cross button means it's look like this. Cross button appears on the border, and using the mouse you can drag it to the upward and downward. Then we can resize the placeholder. Then moving the placeholder means, so this is the symbol for dragging upwards or downwards. Then this is the symbol for moving the placeholder from one position to another position. Moving the placeholder from one position to another position. So that is the moving text block or placeholder. So first click on the text in the placeholder. pointer on border, when it changes to shape to this, and then drag it to the mouse and move to the text enclosed in the border. That is here. Example, look at the text. Then there is a cross symbol, so you can move the placeholder to upper portion using mouse. The next is rotating the text block. Same way, rotating the text block means there is a handle which is present at the border portion. It looks like this and it is in green color. So when clicking on that portion or that symbol, we can go to the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. So that is the rotating text. There is a rotational handle present on the border portion. First, select the or just click on that text folder. Then there is a rotational handle present in the border. Then we can go to clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. Then next is changing font properties of the text. Changing font properties of the text means formatting. Formatting means what? To make a word or to make a text look beautiful and more attractive. That means we can change the font type, font size, font color, etc. Right? So first one, to change font properties of the text. To change the font properties of text. So here this is the topmost portion of the PowerPoint and it contains tabs. There is a ribbon which contains some options and it contains ribbons. Ribbon contains so many tabs, which tab contains some options. So we have to know what are the font properties present in this ribbon. So let's do it. First one, changing the font type, font color and font size. Here there is a font type. For example, look at this Caribou. It is one of the type of font. You can change it into any other font types. You can change it into another font type. For example, you can change it into the Times New Roman. Right? So that is, click here where font type arrow button and select your appropriate font type. And also you can select the required number. That means you can select the size according to your requirement and from the size arrow button. Also you can select the different font styles from this. That is text, bold, italics, underlined, etc. Right? Then you can give color to here. There is font color. You can give background color. There is a bucket or a fill color which is present. So you can select background color, etc. Then changing alignment. Changing alignment means mainly there are three types of alignment. Also we can consider justify as an alignment. So left alignment, right alignment, center alignment and justify. So left alignment means the letters or the words aligned to the text, aligned to the left margin, left side. So all the data which is attached to the left margin, that is left alignment. Right alignment means all the data or the text attached to the or aligned with the right margin, that is right alignment. So in between the left margin and the right margin, if the data is present, that is center alignment. Also, we can align in another way, that is justify. Justify means the text should be appear both left margin and the right margin as well as right margin. That means it's the good or standard way of typing letters. Then next is, so that's the example. Here is the left alignment. Here is the right alignment. and center alignment and justify alignment. Next is inserting smart art. Inserting smart art means smart art is a visual representation of your information and ideas. So we can add a picture into a slide. We can add smart art or clip art into a slide. We can add charts, pictures, audios, videos, etc. That means we can add multimedia into a particular slide. So smart art means it's a type of visual representation of your information. Means we can add the information in a smart art way. So how to do it? First, in the content placeholder. For example, this is your content placeholder. And we know it contains charts, smart graphics, audios, pictures, etc. And you can add smart art from here. So when you click a smart art, it contains a smart art gallery. Then you can select up your desired or appropriate smart art from there. Okay, for example, this is a slide, a content slide. It contains a smart art. When we click the smart art, a smart art gallery opens. So you can select your appropriate smart art from there. For example, if you selected the first one, then you can type the content in that smart art. Here we can add the text in the smart art placeholder. So we can add text in the smart art placeholder. So here look this. Here is the text we have to enter the. Here is the place we have to enter the text. Then next portion is changing smart art color scheme. That means we have to provide some different colors or some looking more attractive to the smart art graphics. So we can change the color according to our requirement. For that, to apply the theme colors to smart art, you can double click on the smart art. Then go to design and select the appropriate color from it. For example, look at the picture. You can select red, green, violet color from the design. So design means it contains different varieties of smart art. So you can select your color from here. That is changing smart art color. Okay. Then next is changing smart art layout. So how to change the smart art layout means to change the smart art layout, select the smart art object or that part and scroll down the layout gallery. Then a layout appears. Then you can change the smart art layout. For example, if you consider or if you created a smart art with arrow option, then you can change into rectangular option or circle option, etc. That means you can change your smart art layout. Then next is changing the smart art style. Changing the smart art style means to look more beautiful or look more attractive. You can change the smart art light into different types of styles. You can create your smart art in a horizontal way or in a vertical way or in a diagonal way, etc. or in a 3D way, etc. That means you can change your smart art style into different types of styles. Then next is changing bulleted text to smart art. Changing bulleted text to smart art means if you write your content in a slide and then you have a thing that you can change your bulleted information into smart art list. That means how to convert your bulleted information into a smart art. So that first select the bulleted information and then right click on it. Then there is an option that convert into smart art. Then there is an option convert into smart art. Then after that, the bulleted information will be converted in the form of smart art. Then, so let's do an activity. Write down the name of icons on the content placeholder. We know this is the content placeholder. So write down the activity from there. First one, table. So write in the first box, click to add text. That is title placeholder. So just write text or title placeholder. Then next, first one. It represents what? Tables. First one represents tables. First one represents tables. So just write here tables. Then next is chart. So second one is chart. So write here chart. Then third one is what? Smart art. So write there smart art. Then next is this or 1, 2, 3. Fourth one represents pictures. So write pictures in this box. Then next is audio or video. So just write here audio or video. And then pictures, images, etc. So these are the contents or these are the icons present in this placeholder. So what are the things we have learned today? First, various types of layouts. So there are different types of layouts. What are they? Title layout. Title layout means it contains only titles. We can represent, for example, welcome slider, thank you slider, etc. For such uses, we can write what? Slides, like title slider. Then second one is two content slider. Two content slider means it contains two placeholders and a title slider. Title placeholder. So you can give a topic to that title slider and then adding contents to the two placeholders. For example, birds or animals, comparisons. Comparisons using another slider, that is comparison slider. So comparisons layout means we can provide some differences between these two or a particular topic, etc. For such reasons, we can use which slider? Comparison slider. The next is picture with captions. That means you can insert pictures and add a caption using that or about that picture. The next is changing layout. Changing layout means how to change a layout from one to another. So that first one, just go to the home tab and there is a layout button. So which contain a layout gallery. So you can select your appropriate layout from there. Then next is adding contents. We can add text, we can add images, we can add audio, video, etc. That means we can add multimedia things to the slide, right? So how to add text? How to add a text? First, click on that placeholder, then type or enter the content or enter the topic and then press enter key. Then these texts are appeared in the form of a bulleted list. Then after pressing the enter key, the bulleted list will also come in the second line. Then next is working on the text. That means we can move the text block. We can resize the text block. We can rotate the text block. Then how to move the text block? First click on that placeholder. Then a border will appear. Then there is a cross symbol also at the border and then you can drag your mouse to the top portion or downward portion. Then you can resize the placeholder. Then how to move the placeholder from one position to another? Same way there is a symbol. So cross symbol you can move from one place to another. Then rotate means when we click the placeholder at the border portion there is a rotate handle. It is green in any color. So you can go to the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. Then next, changing the font properties of text. So we can change the text font type, font size, font color, etc. You can change your font type to any other font types present in the font type button or font type arrowhead button, and also you can select the required number from font size arrowhead button. Then also you can change the font color according to your requirement or according to your choice, from red to yellow or etc. So that means you can change the color of that text. Then also you can change the background color of that slide. So these are the font properties of text. Then next, changing the alignment means we can, mainly there are three types of alignment: left alignment, right alignment, center alignment, and also the justify. So left alignment means we know the text aligned to the left side of the margin. Right alignment means it aligned to the right side of the margin. Center means in between the left and the right. And also justify means the left, both the left alignment as well as right alignment. The next is smart art. Smart art means it is the visual representation of visual or graphical representation of your information. Then you can insert your smart art for your information to convey your information to the large number of audiences. For changing smart art color scheme, then you can select or double click on that smart art and go to the design button and then change your appropriate color. Then next, you can change the smart art layout, smart art style. Just changing the smart art style means you can provide or you can give that slide in a smart art in a different position, like horizontal or a vertical or diagonal position. Then finally, the last topic, changing the bulleted list to the smart art. So that means if you have information in a bulleted list, you can convert into the smart art form by right click on it, and there is an option that you convert it to smart art. Then convert it. Then click on it. Finally, your information in the bulleted list is in the form of smart art. So these are the, then after that we did some activity. So these are the things we have learned today. So let's wind up this class and we will continue later with another topic.